Hi friends, welcome to Ms.Scientist and this is Lakshya. Have you ever wondered about reptiles? So this weekend I went to the Fox Valley Mall and I watched the reptile show. So I saw a couple of animals. So I saw an American alligator named Chubbs, uh, an anaconda named Gamora, and lastly a all of them were really big. So today let's start with the American alligator. Ready? Hmm. Alligators are cold blooded. If you don't know what this means that they can't produce a hotness for their own body. So they depend on sunlight when they are cold. Alligators are social people, but they're not people. They're reptiles. But live and go in groups like humans do, and they have no preference for food, so they can eat whatever they want. Okay, so they just eat whatever they catch, except for you. Alligators don't eat humans. Crocodiles do though. They can't survive in salt water. And do you know the difference between a crocodile and an alligator? If you don't, here's what. So the difference between a crocodile and an alligator. So alligator is alligator. Okay. So and A is the apple, and the A's bottom is and the apple's bottom is always rounded. So that and then apple has an A, and so that's why it's the alligator. One of the differences between it. The crocodile is carrots. Carrots are long and pointy. So is its nose and its snout. The snouts. So a crocodile's the snout is pointy. So, so that's why it's a crocodile. And here's a really interesting fact. Their eyes glow in the dark. Wow. Ready to hatch? If the eggs have trouble hatching, so the female alligator it swings its tail to help the egg hatch. What do you think the most important part is of an alligator or crocodile's body? The bones or the scales? I'll give you 10 seconds to figure this out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. So the answer is the bones. If you got it, if you said bones, you're correct. If you said scales, unfortunately, you're wrong. Protect its bodies like armor, but the bones are the ones that even made the scales. Normally, if there were no bones, you would just see a flat surface. Just a flat surface. Like this. Just a flat surface. If you look closer at my shirt, you'll see that it has like points that are popping out. If you look closer, it's the same thing. You'll see big scales uh, on it, on the crocodile or alligator. Mm. So there are a lot of bones in the crocodile or alligator body. Its body is like this long and it has a lot of bones. So those bones, most of them are really funky. So if you take a plastic balloon and put your thumb through it, not completely, but if you try to get through it, you can see your thumb. If you look closely, you can see the bones through the skin, and the bones just point up through it and to make the scales, to make the shape scales. And in Florida, alligators are everywhere. So they're kind of like pets, but they're not. But they're everywhere. So they can be in front of your door when you open the door, and under your car, like probably everywhere. And here's a question. So, what do you think? If you saw a crocodile at your front door, what would you do? Close the door and lock it and run away? That's what I would do. Or try to chase it away, or hit it and make it go away. What do you want? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. If you didn't have time to choose, you could just go back in the video and pause it. If you did choose, what was it? Say it out loud in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I would lock the door and get inside my house as quick as I can. And do you know what a gator hole is? That's like a dormant for like a alligator, like a mud. So people do. I mean, alligators do this. If there's like a muddy spot, there's pretend that this is land. Okay, this is land. So you're an alligator and you're going along and you see a huge mud puddle. So if you're an alligator, your brain would say this. You would want to dig a hole and live inside the mud puddle. It does sound pretty dirty, but for alligators, it's a good thing. It's like burrows. That's the gator hole. Basically, a tunnel in mud. Okay, so this is the first reptile we've done. 2 more to go.
This creature can still breathe perfectly fine. We're not putting this animal for their leather, which sounds really sad, but this is the big turnaround here. This animal was released back into the wild. This animal went from the brink of extinction to over 1 million alligators in the state of Florida today, which is absolutely insane. Now, they span from... It's called a cloaca. Exactly. Yep. So just don't be too handsy. Yep. Right here. Yep. Great questions. Last one. That's a great question. The difference between alligators and crocodiles is that crocodiles and carrots start with C, and carrots are pointed, so their snouts are more pointed than an alligator. Apples and alligators start with A, and so alligators have a more rounded snout. Okay, so rounded for alligators, pointed for crocodiles. Now, another really cool one is that one we'll see you later, and one we'll see you after a while. Simply. So, awesome. We're going to move along.
The next one is anacondas.